Hey everyone, welcome back. I think a lot of people believe out there that if you want to launch like a big new venture or a product or even a movement, you need to like have tons of money already.
Oh, yeah. Definitely like a Scrooge McDuck vault full of cash.
Right? Like that's the only way to get started. But today we're diving into the world of crowdfunding.
Yeah, where passion and a solid strategy can really help make those dreams a reality, even without, starting with a fortune.
Absolutely. And we're going to be talking about how to transform complete strangers into not just, people give you money, but like passionate long-term supporters.
Exactly.
So it's not just about like, setting up a page online and just, hoping that money's going to appear magically.
Right. It's definitely more than
There's an
that.
art to it.
Yeah, you got to think of it more as selling a vision, getting people excited and on board before they even, see like concrete
Like
results.
convincing someone to invest in like a tiny seed that could grow into this massive oak tree, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need them to believe in the potential before it's even a reality.
And there's so many examples of this working. Like, did you know that Amanda Palmer, the musician, she raised over $1.2 million on Kickstarter
Wow.
after being dropped by her label.
It's incredible. She really shows how you can connect directly with an audience and it pays off.
Yeah, she just like
Wow.
invited her fans to be part of the journey, right? Not just be consumers.
Exactly.
And that personal touch is so important.
Huge. Yeah.
So how do you cultivate that belief, right? Like how do you get people to that point where they're like, "Yes, I'm opening my wallet. I believe in this so much I want to support you."
Community building is key. It really is. And starting before you need the money is like the secret weapon.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Don't wait till your campaign launches to start talking about your idea.
So like, okay, let's say I'm dreaming of starting a sustainable clothing line,
Okay.
but like the designs are still just on my kitchen table.
Uh-huh.
What should I be doing now?
Share your journey. Like, why is this important to you? What inspires your designs? Give people a sneak peek behind the scenes. Engage with people who are into eco-conscious fashion like they're already investors.
Treat them like partners from the beginning.
Exactly.
I love that. I love that approach. Didn't the Pebble smartwatch company do something like that?
They did, yeah. They built a huge following online of tech enthusiasts way before their Kickstarter even launched.
And it worked out pretty well for them, right?
$10 million in funding.
Wow. Okay, so you've got your community, you're building it, but you still need to like craft the perfect pitch, right? Like you got to convince people that this is worth backing.
Absolutely. And remember, it's all about connecting with people, not just, listing off a bunch of features.
Right, it's got to be personal.
Yeah, and a successful crowdfunding page usually has 3 key elements.
Okay, I'm ready. Give it to me.
All right, number 1, a captivating video.
Okay.
Not just like, facts and figures, but something that shows your personality, your story, why you're doing this. Make an emotional connection.
Right, like a window into the heart of the project.
Exactly. Number 2, clearly define the problem and how your project is the solution.
So like the why and the why now.
Exactly.
Ah.
And number 3, the rewards gotta be good.
Ooh, yeah, the rewards.
And not just any rewards. They need to be exciting, something exclusive that backers can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, make them feel special for supporting you.
Exactly, like they're part of an exclusive club.
Like the Exploding Kittens card game.
Yes.
That campaign was so fun, it felt less like a sales pitch and more like joining a party.
Yeah, they totally nailed it. They weren't just selling a game, they were selling an experience.
Makes sense. I mean, they raised over $8 million.
It works.
Okay, so let's say you've got the community, the pitch is perfect, launch day is here. How do you avoid like a flop? How do you make sure it takes off?
That launch day momentum is huge, and successful campaigns don't just magically appear. They have a built-in audience that's ready to go.
Like having a packed house on opening night.
Exactly. And to set yourself up for a strong launch, do a soft launch first. Get your friends, family on board to be those first backers,
Right.
build that initial wave.
Get the ball rolling.
Exactly. Then leverage email marketing. Have a list ready before you launch so you can reach people who are already interested.
So those emails aren't just, going into the void.
Right. And then social proof testimonials, influencers, press coverage, show potential backers that other people are excited about this too.
Okay, so build that credibility.
Exactly. And then create some urgency. Like limited time offers early bird rewards, anything that makes people feel like, I got to get in on this now.
That fear of missing out.
Yes, it's powerful. And, campaigns that hit 30% of their funding goal in the first 48 hours have way better success rates.
Wow, really?
Yeah, those early backers make a huge difference.
Okay, so let's say you've hit your goal. Champagne pops, confetti's flying. Is that the end of the story?
That's what a lot of people think, but funding is just the beginning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the real work starts after the initial excitement dies down, especially if you're trying to build a business.
So it's not just about getting the money, it's about what you do with it.
Exactly. You got to turn those backers into long-term customers.
Okay, now I'm really intrigued. How do you do that?
Communication is key. Keep your backers updated, involve them in decisions, make them feel like they're a part of the whole journey.
So keep that connection strong.
Exactly. And of course, deliver on your promises. Fulfilling those rewards on time, exceeding expectations, all that builds trust.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than like broken promises, especially when people put their faith and their money behind you.
Exactly. Another good strategy is upselling. Offer your backers exclusive deals after the campaign or early access to new products.
So like rewarding their loyalty with VIP treatment.
Exactly. Think of your backers as like the foundation of your brand. Treat them well, and they'll probably be there to support you again in the future.
It's amazing how you can turn those initial backers into like lifelong fans.
It really is. Crowdfunding's not just about raising money. It's about building a community and fostering trust and connecting with people who believe in what you're doing.
That's a really powerful way to put it.
Thanks.
It really shows you the power of believing in something and coming together to make it happen. It's like crowdfunding is so much more than just raising money.
Yeah, it's about finding your tribe, those who get it, and making them part of the story.
And building something lasting. This has been super insightful. So to recap, crowdfunding is about sparking that belief in your vision. You build a community before you launch. You create that killer pitch, and you treat your backers like royalty.
Exactly. And don't forget about staying connected with them even after you hit your funding goal. That's how you turn them into lifelong supporters.
What about those listening who are thinking, wait a minute, I don't have a huge following. I don't even have like a finished product, maybe just a little idea. Where do they even begin?
That's the beauty of it. They now know where to start. Even without all the pieces, understanding these crowdfunding principles is powerful. Like having a compass to guide you, even if your destination is still kind of forming.
Okay, so speaking of forming and evolving, let's imagine for a second. What if traditional funding models just kind of faded away and crowdfunding became like the main way to launch ventures products movements?
That's a really interesting thought. Like imagine a world where people go straight to their communities for support, bypass those big institutions.
What would that mean for innovation? Could we see like this explosion of creativity and way more diverse projects getting funded?
It's definitely possible crowdfunding could make it so anyone with a great idea has a chance, not just those with connections.
And what about social change? Could we see more initiatives coming from the community addressing those issues that really matter?
It's exciting to think about because crowdfunding lets people support causes they believe in directly. No more gatekeepers, maybe more effective solutions.
Wow, this deep dive has really shown me how powerful crowdfunding can be to fuel innovation, empower communities, and bring dreams to life.
It's inspiring to see people making a difference, turning their visions into reality with the support of a community.
And, it makes me wonder about the long-term impact of this shift. Could crowdfunding lead to a more equitable and participatory model for funding?
It's a great question to consider.